So as part of our Batman reread, we got Batman, A Lonely Place of Dying. This is the second storyline that's in this Death in the Family trade paperback. And let's get right into it. So this storyline is the introduction of Tim Drake, and it's pretty good. It's 5 issues long. It goes into Batman and also Titans for some reason, which if you read the storyline, there's Nightwing involvement. That's where he was at the time. And so Marv Wolfman and George Perez also work on this storyline as well. This storyline was pretty good. It's the introduction of Tim Drake, and he pretty much uncovers, or he knows at this point, that Bruce Wayne is Batman and Dick Grayson used to be Robin, Jason used to be the second Robin and stuff like that. He knows Alfred is also part of the group. He sees that Batman is now different and more angry ever since the death of Jason. He seeks out Dick to help Batman and asks Dick to become Robin again. However, Dick doesn't want to be Robin again. He chose to evolve. He doesn't want to regress his character, which I'm so glad they also chose that decision to not regress him back to Robin as well. But however, Nightwing joins Batman on a case with Two-Face, and it's a long-standing case, and they finally get to the final area where they're gonna catch Two-Face. They know this is where he is, and Two-Face traps him. He blows up the building, and Batman and Nightwing are now trapped, leaving Tim to go and rescue them from Two-Face. And Batman is still reluctant to take in a Robin, especially because Tim is willing to be Robin. Batman was always seeking out a Robin. However, ever since the death of Jason, he doesn't want a Robin. He wants to do everything by himself, just like the good old days. And now with Tim being so willing to be Robin, he's on the fence of taking him in, but he made sure to train Tim in everything that he could because he doesn't want another death happening again. So there's a nice little introduction to Tim Drake. If you do want to read an introduction story to Tim Drake, this is the one. And it also comes with a death in the family. So you get the death of the previous Robin and then the start of the new Robin. So it's definitely recommended getting this trade paperback to read both. But like I said in the last review, in A Death in the Family, the storyline for that has a bit of weird moments when Joker becomes this UN ambassador of Iran, and also a lot of dated dialogue referencing terrorists and them only being in the Middle East. But however, you get some great art by Jim Aparo and George Perez. You get some really good storytelling by Jim Starlin and also Marv Wolfman, so you can't complain. And yeah, my review for Batman, A Lonely Place of Dying. Next up, we got the 4 issues that start off this Robin Compendium, which is the Rite of Passage storyline, which will be Detective Comics 618 all the way to Detective Comics 621. Let's get started into this Robin Compendium.